In this video, I'm going to demonstrate to you how to upload opening balances, inventory opening balances with a lot tracking. The version that I'm going to use in this demonstration is 2015 version of Dynamics NAV. And in order to upload opening balances for inventory, we have to use item journal. So if you go to item journal, there are two templates available. This item OP, item opening balances, this template has been created previously, so I will delete that first so I can demonstrate to you from the beginning. So if I go to item journal templates, you can see the set of templates that are available in the system now. So I'm going to create a new item journal template for opening balances upload, or let's say I will put it like this: item OP and L, because it's with lot tracking, and I will say item OP with lot tracking. So here, make sure that you select the correct source code. So in here it's item journal, should be item journal. So make sure that you select the correct source code. And I'm not going to put any automatic number series for item opening balance upload. I will put it manually. And once you've created a template for the item journal, you have to go to batches and you have to create a batch for the created item OP template. I will name it as the same name that I have given to the template here. Same name, item OP L, item OP with lot tracking. And you can give a reason code for this batch. So I have already created a reason code for this one, this item OP. So I will select that. Yeah. Now you have created a template and a batch for that particular template to upload opening balances. Then you have to go to configuration packages, because normally when you are uploading master data or opening balances, we have to use configuration package or configuration worksheet in order to call all the tables that you are going to upload data. And through configuration package, you can upload that specific data. So I will go to configuration packages. In here, I already created a one for the item OP upload. So this is really important when it comes to uploading inventory balances with lot tracking, because you have to select, you have to deal with two tables in here. One is reservation entry table and the other one is item journal line table. The table IDs are, for the item journal line it's 83 and for the reservation it's 337. And for a basic scenario with lot tracking, when you upload inventory balances with lot tracking, you don't have to export all the fields of these tables. So these are the fields that you have to select in order to upload inventory balances. The selected fields are checked with this include field column. So you have to select journal template name, batch name, line number, item number, posting date, entry type, then document number, of course, and location code. Inventory posting group is not necessary when you are uploading item opening balances. Let's filter all this field, include field. Yeah. Here you have to, most importantly, the most important field that you have to select here is general product posting group, and you should not select a posting group that you are going to use for the operation of that company. You have to create a separate product posting group for item opening balances upload, and you have to select that opening balance upload in this field. So these are the fields that you have to select in the configuration package. The fields that you have to export into the Excel sheet when you're uploading opening balances. So these are the fields for item journal line, and for the reservation entry, the most important part in this video. For the reservation entry, you have to select fields, these fields. So these fields are mandatory when you are uploading inventory balances with load tracking for a basic scenario, but there might be some other fields that need to be selected. It depends on the scenario that you are going to work. It depends on the company that you are going to work with, that you are going to upload your inventory. So for the basic scenario, these are the fields that you have to select. Now I'm going to export this selected tables. First, I will export item journal line. For the export, you have to select Excel drop down, and from there you have to select export to Excel function. I will save it in a different folder. I have created a folder called item OB and my desktop. I'll save that. Item journal. This is the Excel sheet that I have exported. This is the item journal line table, and the next one is reservation entry table. I will name it as reservation entry. This is the reservation entry table. So there are some entries already in the reservation entry table. So we have to keep in mind about that. so we don't have to like mess up with the already available entries. We can just delete these entries. Before deleting, I will keep it for a while, so I have to demonstrate something about it. Okay, so these are the Excel sheets that we are going to work with, and the items that I'm going to use in this scenario. First of all, I have to say that I'm using Kronos International Limited, the demonstration company, the demo company, not Corona. um, Kronos International is the demonstration company that comes with the this version of Microsoft Dynamics NAV. You can get Kronos International Limited company in every version that you are going to install, every Navision installation. So here I will select some items with zero inventory. So an item tracking code with lot all item tracking code, because if you check lot all item tracking code, all the ticks are, all the check marks are checked here, especially positive adjustment tracking and negative adjustment tracking, inbound and outbound. So I'm going to use this lot tracking, the predefined lot tracking code, which comes with the demonstration company. So I will select some items with lot all item tracking code with zero inventory. So these are the item numbers that are available with these selections. In here, if you go to entries, salvage entries, these are fresh items with no entries in the system. So we can use these items for our demonstration purpose. And another important thing that I had to show you, this mapping. So in here, if you take item journal template that we have exported from the configuration package, in here you have to fill first you have to fill the journal template name. So if you take the template of this is the template that we are going to use, so we can copy cell here, then you have to paste the template name here, and the badge that we are going to use is this badge, cell, that will put this one here, right. So we can get some lines here, and if you're going to like let's say we have selected so I'm just demonstrating you that if you're going to like if you're going to enter manually a line to the item journal, then the line number appears as if we go to the T3, if you run this 83 table, you will see the line number automatically appears at 10,000 here. So if you add another line here, let's see, add another line here. Then the line number changes, the line number 20,000 automatically selected and filled in the item journal line table. So it means we have to put line numbers as 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, like that, So I will delete these lines. So because we are not going to fill item journal lines manually when it comes to uploading opening balances, because there are thousands of lines that we have to upload when you're uploading inventory balances. I just demonstrated you how the line numbers generate in the system when we are adding lines to the journal line. So it's like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, something like that. Yeah. So we have to fill this journal template like 10,000, yeah, 20,000. Like this. So the items that we are going to use in this demonstration are these items. Sorry. So I will put this item number here, first item number, and the posting date. Posting date can be anything. It depends on the requirement that you are going to achieve in that particular implementation. So normally it can be January 1st of that year, or it can be some other date within the year. So it depends on the scenario that you are working with. I will, for the demonstration purpose, I will put, if you check the working date here, the working date is 3/16. So I will put some future date here, because I'm not going to explain more about this posting date when you are uploading opening balances, because that's not the purpose of this video. It's about uploading inventory balances with load tracking. So I will put a date something like 3/30, 3/31. Oh no, 1st of March. Yeah, that's better. 1st of March is better. And another thing that you have to check what kind of yeah. So this is the This is the format that you are going to use in the Excel sheet, otherwise you will get error when uploading this Excel sheet to the that particular table. Okay, and the enter type. Enter type. Yeah. Let me show something that if you check the entry type here for the item journal, let's say you are filling something like this, and we put the item here. Let's see, 10. If you check item journal line table, yeah, the entry type is yeah, this is the entry type that automatically selected. If you select positive adjustment, so you have to put this exactly like this in our Excel sheet, otherwise you are going to get an error. So for the positive adjustments, this is the so for the document number, I will put item OB, and for the location code, I'm going to select blue location because it's easy to use, because I will select blue location here. For the quantity, I will put 100 quantity for this one, and for the income, we put 10 for the demonstration purpose. For the amount, you can put 1000 here. And for the general product posting group, as I mentioned earlier in this video, for the general product posting group, you have to create a separate general product posting group in order to upload inventory balances. Don't use other product posting group that you're going to use in your operations in that company, because it's really easy and convenient when you're using a separate product posting group to upload inventory balances. So I just created item OB product posting group here. I will use that one. And for the unit of measure, I think for this item, what are the unit of measures available? So if you go to unit of measures here, yeah, there are pieces available. Yeah. Now I will show you how this line is getting connected with the reservation entry table. This is the most important part of this video. The purpose of this video is this. So if you take the reservation entry table, let's say for this 100 quantity that you are going to upload into the item journal line, you are going to use let's say for an example 3 lot numbers for this 100 quantity. It's not like 3 lot numbers, there can be many, like hundreds of lot numbers for a particular line of journal entry when you are uploading operating balances with lot tracking. I'm just mentioning that if a company uses lot tracking for their inventory, it means that they categorize their inventory using identification numbers, something like that. Lot tracking is all about like categorizing your inventory to a particular like it's like labeling your inventory. If you are working with a really big quantities, I'm just talking about like warehouses, really big warehouses, then you have to use lot tracking in order to make things easy, because if you are working with a really large amounts of quantities, then it's better to use a lot tracking, because you can categorize your inventory in a very convenient way. Because if you are using bins in a warehouse, or like whatever the partition places in a warehouse, like you keep this stock here, you keep that stock there, something like that, then it's really convenient to use lot tracking. So it's about a practical explanation why we use lot tracking. So it's not the purpose of this video, but that's the main purpose that we use, that why we are using lot tracking for our inventory. Let's say for this 100 quantity, you are going to like categorize this 100 quantity into 3 lot numbers. For the demonstration purpose, I will take lot number A, lot number B, lot number C. Let's take such as ABC lot numbers. For the A lot number, you can put you're going to put let's say 20 pieces. For the B lot number, you have an inventory of 30 pieces, and for the rest of the inventory, 50 pieces, you have you're going to label that inventory as lot number C. So you have to reflect that this 100 quantity in this reservation entry table. For that, you have to use the reservation entry table, and you have to link this particular entry with the reservation entry table. Let's move to the system again. I'm going to show you how this appears in the reservation entry table when we are going to if you are going to like manually enter the item journal line with lot tracking. Let's say for this line that I have already created here, let's say for this blue location, I'm going to put 100 users, and I'm going to track this. Let's select this item, the same item, because it has lot tracking activated. For this blue location, I'm going to put 100 pieces, and if you go to item tracking lines, this is the place that you are going to track this line. You have to select the particular item journal line here, then you have to click on item tracking lines. In here, let's say I'm going to put lot A. For the lot A number, I'm going to put 20 quantity, and for the lot B, I'm going to put 50. If you click on OK, so it automatically assigns that APC lot numbers to this particular item line with respective quantities. If you go to the reservation entry table, this is how it appears in the reservation entry table. So entry number can be anything except already available entry numbers in the reservation entry table. So keep that in mind. If there are entries already available in the reservation entry table, do not use the entry numbers that have been already used by the system. So in your reservation entry template table, make sure that you are not going to use entry numbers that are already used by the system. So in this case, you can put from 16 to whatever the entry number that you're going to use. Okay. So if you take a look of the entries that have been already generated in the system with that manually entered lot number, the reservation status is prospect for that lot tracking, and the source type. So this is really important. Forget about these reservation entry, these two entries, because these entries were already in that table. So do not delete these entries in this reservation table, because these are already available entries in the table. So if you have a look in these three lines, the source type, I have created a separate document to demonstrate this link between the reservation entry table columns and the item journal line table. So the source type is the journal table ID, item journal table ID 83. So this is how it's going to get connected with the item journal line table. So the source table for this particular line in the reservation entry table is 83, which means it's the item journal line table. And the source ID is the journal template name, and this source batch number is journal batch name, and the source ref number is really important. That's the journal line number. So in this case, the journal line number is 10,000. If you can remember, in the item journal, we have entered this entry. For this entry, if you go to item journal line table, you can see the line number is 10,000, and in the reservation table it represents as 10,000 for the source ref number. So this 100 quantity has been categorized into 3 lines for 3 lot numbers. You look into the lot numbers, 3 lot numbers. So same source ref number 10,000. Okay, and the most important column, source subtype. Source subtype, you cannot put positive adjustment word in the source subtype, because in the reservation entry table it identifies as a number for the entry type. So if you go into the item journal line, for the entry type column there are 4 entry types: purchase, sales, positive adjustment and negative adjustment. But in the reservation entry table it identifies this source subtype. Source subtype is the entry type. Reservation entry table column source subtype means it links with item journal line table entry type. So there are 4 entry types. First one is 0, second one is 1, and the third one is 2, and the fourth one is 3. So we are going to use positive adjustments, so we have to select 2 in the reservation entry table. Okay, right, 2. This is really important, this source type, and most of the time source ref number is really critical, because if you put a different source ref number here, it might get linked with an incorrect item journal line here. Let's say you put 20,000 for one line here, then it will get, this line will get linked with the second line. Yeah, this line with, let's say you put something like 20,000 here, you put 20,000 here, so this line will get linked with the entry type 20,000 in the item journal line table. So make sure that you fill these source ref numbers correctly, otherwise your inventory will get corrupted. No, not corrupted, actually you will upload your inventory incorrectly, that's for sure, because you have to link the correct line number with the reservation source ref number here. So that's how reservation entry table get connected with item journal line table if you are going to upload inventory with item tracking lines or with lot tracking. Normally in practical usage we say lot tracking. Okay, so I will delete this line because this is manually entered line. When we are deleting a journal line, item journal line with already tracked lot numbers, a line which has been already tracked with item tracking lines, the system prompts a warning message, some kind of confirmation that you are going to, the item tracking is defined for this particular item and blah blah blah, and you want to proceed with the deletion. Yeah, you have to, like it's like system is warning you that it's already been tracked. Yeah, if you select yes here, it will automatically delete the bracket lines from the reservation entry table. Okay, so that's how it get connected. So I will put another so let's fill the Excel sheet. I'm just have to take that plus word in order to copy to the so you have to select a prospect here, that Excel sheet. Yeah, let's fill this Excel sheet here. For the entry number, I will use 20. Use 20 here. And another thing, you have to put positive for the entry. That's entry here. Oh, yeah, positive. I forgot to tell you something. There's a field called positive here, right? There's a field called positive here. In positive, in the sense it says whether this entry type is positive or negative, is a tick mark, a boolean value, true or false. So if it is positive, it will be checked here, otherwise it will be blank here, unchecked. So for this prospect positive adjustment, we are going to check it. So you have to put true or false here. I will put true here. So it's true. Then item number is this one. Location code is blue. And for lot number A, I will put this one, and the reservation status, I will put prospect, and the source type. We go into the document again. The source type is the item journal table ID. It's 83. And for the source subtype, I put 2 as for positive adjustment. And for the source ID, I had to put for the source ID, I had to put item journal template name. And here for item journal template name, you had to put this name. Source batch name, journal batch name, source rep number, the most important field. You have to put 10,000. That's the first one. And for the lot number, I put here A. The lot number can be anything. It should not be one character or one letter. It can be a number, or it can be some kind of a identification number. So it depends on the requirement of the company. It depends on the customer, what kind of a lot number they are using. And for the item tracking, I forgot this field as well. If you go to item tracking field, you have to put lot number. So I'll copy this field and put lot number here. Okay. Now you can put 21, 22, likewise. And the second line for the reservation entry will be the same item number, and for the blue location, quantity 30, and prospect 83, 2. For the lot number, I will put B here. And for this one, I'll put lot number. The third line, the same one. For the quantity, I will put 50, prospect 83, 2. Okay. Same thing, 10,000. This one, see. Okay. Since this is a demonstration video, I will put another line with 2 lot numbers. So for the item, I will use this item 813. Same date. This one I will put something like 50 cost 5 around 250, and this one is also automobile. Need automations, called automations, same thing. So for this line, I will categorize this 50 quantity into 2 lot numbers. So I have to link that with the reservation into table. Location, I will put like 10 quantity for one lot number. I will put D here. And here this one is 20,000, line number is 20,000, so should be linked with the reservation table 20,000. So the next line for the same item, for the same line number, here we put 40, then 83, 2 OB, that's how we have to link item journal line table with the reservation table when you're going to upload inventory balances. So since this video is going to be really lengthy, I will delete this line so you know how to link the reservation table with the item channel line when you're going to upload inventory balances. So I will upload these two items into the make sure once you exported reservation entry table, there can be already available entries in the reservation table. So make sure you delete this reservation entry table in the Excel sheet, because if you upload this reservation entry again into the system, it's definitely going to give you an error message that these entry numbers are already available. So make sure you delete these entries. Right, now it's a clean table with entries. Let's see whether we are going to get any errors. Make sure you save this Excel sheet, and you have to close this Excel sheet when you're going to upload. Okay, and then you have to go to close all these tables and stuff. You have to go to the configuration packages. So this one has this is the configuration package that I have created. So edit it, then you have to upload this table. Make sure that you are going to upload item journal line Excel sheet first, then reservation entry second. Because if you are going to upload reservation entry table first, the system definitely gives you an error saying that the entries that were specified in the reservation table regarding the item journal line, there are no such entries in the item journal line. So first you have to upload journal line entries, second upload the reservation entry. So I'm going to upload the item journal line first. Let's see whether we are going to get any errors, because when you are uploading master data or opening balances or whatever the things that you're going to upload, most of the time that you get an error because of mistakes that you did in the Excel sheet. So let's see. number of package records that you just uploaded, not uploaded, since just uploaded in the configured package. It's not, it hasn't been uploaded to the system yet. So you have to go to function, then you have to apply data. So it's important to validate the relations if you want. Yeah, in the real implementations, it's better if you validate relations before you apply the data in the system, because you're going to work with actual data, so you don't have to mess up with the data that you're going to upload. So in this demonstration, I'm not going to edit relations, so straight away I will apply data. I got a one error message, so let's see what's this error. I have created a line here. I think it's already in the channel. Yeah, it's already in the channel. Okay, I will delete this one. Let's try it again. I will delete this one and we'll upload it freshly. Yeah, now it's not getting any errors. Previously, I have there were some lines already in that item general line table, so that's why I got an error. Second, you have to upload the reservation entry table. Zero errors. Now, if you go to item general lines, you have the two entries that you have uploaded right now. If you go to item tracking lines, all the trackings are perfectly uploaded to the system, as we mentioned in the Excel sheet. So 30 and 50 for ABC dot numbers. Then for the second line, we just categorize D and E dot numbers. So let's see how this. Yeah, it has been uploaded correctly. For the D dot number, con 10 pieces, and for the E dot number, 40 pieces. Yeah, that's how we have to upload event balances with your tracking. Thanks for watching. I hope you get an idea how to deal with load tracking when you are going to upload event balances. And there are so many things to talk about load tracking numbers. I'm not going to explain these things in this video. Hope to give you another video about load tracking. Yeah, thanks for watching.